Hi everyone, I am Nirbhay, the founder of the Precedent, a legal research engine. The real reason behind creating the Precedent was to create a legal research tool which incorporates latest technologies but is also affordable and very, very easy to use for lawyers. Taking you to the search bar, as you can see, we have a number of different ways in which you can actually conduct your case law research. If you already know the name of the case, you can do a case title search. If you already have in hand the citation of a case, you can search a case through its citation. Keyword search allows you to do regular Boolean searches or keyword searches, as most lawyers are used to doing in traditional legal research websites. Whereas semantic search, you can actually conduct a natural language search, whereby you can just directly ask your own legal question, and we will actually understand the legal question and find you the most relevant cases. Assisted search is a search which we have created to make all of this a lot easier, where you can just search any one of these four different types of searches. We will determine what the best way to actually conduct that research is and give you the most relevant cases in that order. So let's actually do an assisted search. I have copy pasted a query here, which is how have the courts assessed commonality and predominance while certifying class actions involving deceptive labeling of organic food products? Now, as you can see, this is a complicated query, which if you had to do using just keywords, it could take you some time to find the exact kind of cases you're looking for. So let's try to see the kind of cases we have here. Now, in the search results page, I would like to create the distinction between the left hand side and the right hand side. The left hand side is able to identify the most relevant cases to the question which you have asked. Each case is sorted on this relevancy score, which is the stars which you see on the bottom left corner of each case. Each case also has a very short case summary, which is presented just for a lawyer to determine whether this case matches the kind of cases they're looking for or not. On the right hand side is an overview. This overview actually provides a very direct answer to your legal question. However, what it does is that it uses the cases on the left hand side to actually give you that answer. So you can be sure that these answers are not AI generated hallucinations, but actually have a founding in the cases which are presented to you on the left hand side. So as you can see here, in the summary or the answer to your legal question, we've been able to highlight certain key aspects of law from these cases. These have been provided first. And then we also go on to the relevant cases. The relevant cases actually tells you how each one of the cases have provided a direct answer to this question which you have asked. Another key aspect we have created to ensure and prevent hallucinations is snippets. If you click on this tab here, it opens up a new page, which is actually the case page or the text of the case. And it takes you through that part of the case which most closely correlates to the paragraph which has been generated by the AI. So, as you can see here, we have identified three different portions of the case: number one, number two, and number three. And each one of these has been highlighted in yellow to make it easily identifiable. Another aspect is once you click on the case, it opens up a more comprehensive case summary. These case summaries are divided into several subtopics, which can actually very easily make you understand what the case is about. So these subtopics are the legal issue, the court's holding, the facts, which is a concise summary of the facts, and the chronological list of events, which also includes the procedural history of this case. We then go on to the reasoning, which is able to highlight each and every different point of law which was discussed in this case, and actually quickly summarize what the case says about these each points of law. Scrolling down, we go through the arguments of both the parties, the frameworks which have been laid down by this case, and any acts or statutes which have been discussed. If a lawyer would then like to actually read through the case themselves, they can click on this button, which is the view case button, to the case page. Here you get on the left hand side the actual text of the case, which if you want to read, you can go through the entire text of the case. Whereas on the right hand side, you get a lot of data on the case, including case name, the date the case was filed, etc. Another thing which you get here is the cases cited, where you get all the list of cases cited, and each of them are accessible just by clicking on the name of the cases. Lastly, the Open PDF button allows you to actually open the official PDF of the case, and this is downloadable as well. Thank you for joining me on this walkthrough. If you do think the precedent fits well within your legal research workflow, please do have a look at the precedent.ai. We offer a 30-day free trial. So looking forward to having you on board, and thank you for joining me.